And so we begin this news hour in Sudan, where the death toll has now reached 459 people killed during 11 days of conflict. Sporadic gunfire has been heard in some areas of Khartoum, and that is despite a new ceasefire brokered by the United States and regional powers on Monday. Several previous ceasefires between Sudan's army and the Rapid Support Forces paramilitary group have failed to hold. And in the past few minutes, the World Health Organization has warned of a high risk of biological hazard after a laboratory was seized.
At least 17 people have been killed in two explosions at a police station in northwest Pakistan. More than 60 people have been injured. An offshoot of the group Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan claimed responsibility for the attack, but local police say the blasts were caused by electrical shorts.
The Inspector General of Police issued a statement from the site. He said that, number one, there are two main entrance gates to this compound where the counterterrorism department facility is located. He said there was no signs of a forced entry or engagement with any infiltrators.
Well, Ukraine's allies today slammed Russia for chairing a UN Security Council meeting that was designed to discuss protecting the United Nations Charter, the charter which Russia violated when it invaded Ukraine. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that the world is reaching a dangerous threshold, but he blamed the West for the state of affairs. Now, before the meeting, Lavrov said that the UN is facing a, quote, profound crisis. He blamed the U.S. and made accusations of American economic aggression.
Authorities in the Comoros Island on Monday have said they've refused to allow a boat carrying migrants from the French overseas territory of Mayotte to dock. The move is in response to the recent announcement from authorities in Mayotte that they would launch Operation Wambushu, which means take back, in order to remove illegal migrants who have settled in slums on the island. Mayotte is the fourth island of the Comoros archipelago that France held on to after the initial 1974 referendum, but is still claimed by Moroni.
Teens forced to trade prom dresses and tuxedos for hospital gowns after 9 were shot at a prom night after party. The victims, ages 15 to 19, are all expected to survive, the sheriff says. Officials say 3 remain hospitalized. Investigators say around 250 teens were at a Saturday night party in Jasper, Texas, when chaos erupted. No arrests have been made, but police are interviewing persons of interest. They say cars seen at the party were involved in a shooting later that night, and the two incidents may be connected.
Donald Trump is back under the legal spotlight as a civil lawsuit in which he's accused of rape begins in New York. The proceedings will start with jury selection at the court in Manhattan. The case has been brought by US journalist E. Jean Carroll, who claims the former president raped her in a department store changing room in the city in the 1990s. Trump denies the charges, but his lawyers have indicated he will not appear in person in court to defend himself. As it's a civil case, Trump won't go to jail if found guilty. But it could be politically damaging, as testimony is likely to include a litany of allegations from Carroll's legal team.
China approved more new coal power in the first 3 months of 2023 than in the whole of 2021. This is as per official documents. Beijing, in the 5-year plan in 2016, placed heavy emphasis on reducing coal usage and developing clean energy. And in 2020, President Xi Jinping said that China would become carbon neutral by 2060. But between January and March 2023, at least 20.45 gigawatts of coal power was approved in 2022. During the same period in 2022, it was 8.63 gigawatts.